Go.
Yeah, my first year was 2000. Coach Peacock won the first state championship here. I was actually on the junior high staff that year, and so I got a small taste of the early success in this program. And then, like I said, Coach Jones came in and took it really to a new level with the continued success, the really high expectations, and fortunately, we've been able to carry that along the last 6 years.
Great effort. Right here is good. Let's go left, swap, pay across. 10 minutes in the field meeting room. Let's go.
These are the best people you're going to be around in the state of Arkansas at a high school, 100%. You wake up and it's, you know in the back of your head, yeah, this is a football town. This is, you don't want to play anywhere else. The fans and the community, everybody's behind you 100%. And I couldn't pick a better place to go to school with these coaches and these teammates and the fans and community. It's the best thing I've ever done.
Good. Way to create width. Way to create width. Across. 69 zip. Double T across. 69 zip. 66. Z, you're going to climb the hash. B should have been on here on zip. B's always got to be on.
People outside our program don't understand just what our kids go through throughout the whole year, not just during football season, but in the summer and the off season, the way they work. And then our assistant coaches, you know, I think the best thing I've done as a head coach is hire really good football coaches. And they love kids, they love to work, and they're willing to put in the time necessary for us to be successful.
I was one of those little kids, and like I dreamed of it. Like that's all I wanted to be. That's all I wanted to do. When you see the guys run out of the tunnel over there, it's like words can't match it. I don't know. It's a feeling that you in December 7th or whenever we play state, I'm gonna miss it. Like that's gonna be my last time. This is my senior season, so I don't know. It's different. I love it.
Man, I started back in 5th grade. Ever since I stepped foot on the ground, on the field, I just love football. I've always been a really, really big kid since I was younger, so I've always been told I have potential, you know, and God gave me that potential and I was able to use it. So being able to play football has changed my life.
Outside foot up. Outside foot up.
Well, I had some schools up in Missouri and Kansas City area where they were a lot bigger because I came from a 3A school. So they were asking me to play for them, like St. Thomas Aquinas up in Kansas City. They wanted me to play for them, but you know, since I've known Kane, we played on the Outlaws together on a national team together. So since we knew each other, I had to move anyways because back then my grandma had passed away and we just had to go somewhere. So being able to move to Greenwood, you know, the resources were amazing. I came here and I was like, holy cow, look how big the weight room is. And you know, ever since I came up here, it's been amazing. My first time I ever toured, actually, Greenwood High School, they were practicing, and when I came up here, they were all like hugging me and taking me in their arms and treating me like family, and it was my first day up here, so it's been amazing. It's a huge culture change. You know, Greenwood has a really high standard for their players and how they play, so it's absolutely amazing just seeing how different it was and how God can change scenery so easily.
I mean, I would say you could look at it 2 different ways. I try to look at it as in, if I don't perform, then it doesn't matter. Or I could sit there and I could look at it and say, yeah, I'm the best quarterback in the state. Like, I don't have to work for anything. And I don't look at it that way. Like, I try to just stay on my grind and stay working. Because ultimately, if you don't perform, then it really doesn't matter what you're labeled as. In life, in my opinion, like football is like what I love to do, and I'm not going to be greedy, or I'm not going to let money affect where I play college ball or how it affects my performance. Like I just want to play the game. Like I don't care about all the extra stuff besides that. I was actually talking to my dad about it the other day. Like I wish the game hasn't turned to that way, where money's like absolutely so heavily involved and it's way more like a business now in college football. I wish it was just play the game. So I try not to think about all that stuff. Like I love the game. I just want to play football. That's all it is. So.
The bad thing about coaching, the losses are worse than the wins are good, and so we can certainly remember the games that we've been beat, and fortunately there haven't been many of those here, but you know, we've had some great teams that didn't make it all the way, got beat in the finals by El Dorado one year and Pulaski Academy the next, and they were good football teams that just weren't able to get over that final hump. And it's tough. I think it fuels you for the next year. You know, you hate it for the seniors that weren't able to finish it that year, but those guys kind of started the path for our guys that were able to finish it.
So my freshman year, we actually lost state championship, and I was so bummed out about it. I was like, oh my goodness, we are coming back next year. So my sophomore year, we were able to win the state, and I was very, very happy. You know, our seniors did a great job. Same thing with last year. So it's amazing, especially just being able to step on the field at a state championship game. Not many people get to do that. So, like I said, it's a blessing being able to be there 3 different times, and we're definitely going to try to get a three-peat.
I think you learn a lot more through football and sports than just winning and losing. I think you learn to deal with adversity, you learn to go through tough times, and I think it's important that kids deal with failure. You know, whether it's losing a ball game or maybe even when you win, they don't play their best and they make mistakes. I think those are lessons that carry them through their life, whether they're a husband or a father or an employee one day. Those tough days and those losses really help to build them for the future.
Football brings love and energy and a different sense of, I don't know, together. Everybody's together, and everybody just, like, if you don't like football, then this is not your place to be. Like, everybody's just a diehard fan. You walk in the barbershop on a Monday, and they're like, how's the game gonna be? How's the game gonna be? And like, everybody's just pumped about the game Friday. So this is a town of football, and if you don't love it, then you're not living in Greenwood if you don't love football. I'll say that. Everybody here just admires it.
It's loud and the crowd's crazy. I mean, love the energy here. It's amazing to be out on that field, looking up, seeing a bunch of people here. It's great.
Some days are hard. Like, I mean, that's life. Some days are hard, and like, you got to think like, yeah, I'm gonna work and I'm gonna work. But I know when I walk out here on Friday night, like, all these people are gonna have my back, no matter how I perform. And the next week they're gonna have my back. And that means something, because when you get to the next level and it's like you have a bad game, social media is a real thing, and like, that'll get you. And the Greenwood fans and everybody around here is just standing behind you, 100%. No matter what happens, they're behind you. So, yeah.
Now, roll it. And then
the expectations here are really high. You know, when we come back July 7th, our kids will be here at 5:30 in the morning, and their parents will get them here and wake them up early in the morning so that we can work hard. And so, you know, the combination of having great players, having great assistant coaches, and then having a community and group of parents and administration that supports us, I think those are the keys to our success and why we've been successful here for so long.
Oh, it was amazing. I mean, they are like no other community. I mean, they give us everything they have. I mean, it's awesome. I love it.
We're fortunate, and we probably take it for granted because I've been here 26 years now, but it's not just our football team. It's our cheer and dance teams. It's our band. There's so many programs that take part in our Friday nights that make it special here, and we're just fortunate to be in a community that loves high school football, a community that supports their kids regardless of which sport or activity they're involved in. Our school board and our administration, they're going to make sure we have everything that we need to be successful. So when you combine all those things together, you get Greenwood, Arkansas, you get a special football program and a special community.
Practice for us, and then next one.
Sorry. Here. We're just gonna like circle it a little bit to try to get it to the arena.
Squad 1 has cleanup. Let's make sure Jamie doesn't have to take care of anything. Let's clean up after ourselves, and then Squad 1 handle everything else. Go get it. Lock the statue. 1, 2, 3. Squad 1,
I can't believe it. It's unreal. I mean, I don't know what it's like to lose. So like that's kind of it could happen. I mean, I'm not saying it will, but it could possibly happen.
We lost a lot of defensive players, so a lot of teams think that we're not going to have a defense this year, but we're going to have a defense. We got Coach Gill, we got Coach Arnold. Man, Coach Arnold's a straight dog. We got Coach Sandy, we got Coach Morton. They're all going to get our defense ready. So our statement is our defense is ready.
I mean, I would say this is my senior class. Like these are my guys. I've grown up with them all my life. Went to school with them since 3rd grade, and like these are my guys. And we are 26-0, but in my mind, I don't look at it that way. I think we're 0-0, and once we go 13-0, then I can look back on my high school career and be like, okay, we went 39-0, we didn't lose a game. Like I try not to get caught up in, oh, we're 26-0, and like try not to like. I like to focus on what's in front of me more than anything. So I don't try to worry about the 26-0. Yeah, it's in the back of my head, and yeah, I don't want to lose a game, but I just try not to think about that type of stuff, if that makes sense.
I think it's just that we're not satisfied with what we've accomplished in the past. You know, we've won 26 games in a row, and a lot of people get satisfied when they have that kind of success. And our kids and our coaches understand that that's in the past. It was fun. We enjoyed it. But we're starting off 0-0 and got a huge game with Bentonville West. And it's going to be a challenge. Great football program, very well coached. And if we don't come out ready to go, we're going to get embarrassed.
I've always lived by never give up, pretty much. Until the clock hits 0-0, like I always think there's a way. I always think there's a chance. I always think something can happen. My freshman year, we played Northside. There was 3 minutes and 18 seconds left on the clock, and we were down by 18. We didn't even have the ball. And we go down and we score. And next thing you know, we look up and we throw Hail Mary and we win the game with 3 minutes. Like time expiring, Hail Mary, we came back down from 18. So like I've always tried to live that way no matter what. Because in my mind, if you give up, that makes you a loser. So that's my mindset.
It's neat. You know, we're lucky. We see our kids from 7th grade to 12th grade, so we can watch little boys turn into young men and see them be successful in all parts of their life, and I think that's special. We've been fortunate that we've won at a high level here, and I think it allows us to realize there's things more important than winning. You know, it's easy when you haven't won to really chase that state championship or that ring, but when you have been successful as we have, you understand that there's a lot more things important in life than winning, and we're able to focus on those, and I think that leads to winning in our football program.